We turn to these people to take care of us, but how well are they taking care of themselves? It is Nurses Week, and joining me now is Tammy Eads, the incoming president of the Texas Nurses Association. Tammy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, give me a sense of how things are going right now for nurses. I mean, I know that this is a busy time. It's probably an unnerving time. There's a lot of evolving science around COVID-19.
That's true. And the nurses in the state of Texas are, it's a day-to-day change around here and everything. And the nurses are worried, for one, for their patients, for themselves, taking care of themselves, for the PPE, and for their families, making sure that they are not taking home the COVID-19 virus to their families and everything. So they're really stressed out right now.
Yeah, understandably so. I mean, everything you just listed, that's a lot to carry around day to day. What are some of the tools that you guys are suggesting, like, hey, this might help you out, whether it's mental health, physical health, emotional health and well-being? What are you suggesting to them right now?
Some of the things that we are suggesting at TNA is really take some time for yourself, so that nurses are not getting post-traumatic stress disorder from the COVID-19. So take care of yourself. Find the things that make you happy, reading a book for leisure, just sitting in the sun sometimes, taking a few minutes for yourself, closing your eyes, thinking of your happy places that you're going to go to when this is all over, thinking of your families, setting up some virtual family time. I know we do a lot of Zoom calls with my family, and so that really helps a lot. And then just working on puzzles or painting is something that relaxes you during your downtime when you're not taking care of the patients.
Now, all of that sounds great, and forgive the ignorant question, but do they actually have time to do that stuff? I don't know what a nurse's shift really looks like day to day.
Typically, a nurse's shift is 12-hour shift. It's either 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And some nurses are working, multiple shifts. And then on the opposite end of that, some of the nurses are furloughed and not working anything. So this is adding a lot of stress to them also. So it just depends on what your shift is. Find that time where you can have the downtime for yourself and take care of yourself. And that includes eating right, exercising, and getting plenty of rest.
Okay, now you just said something that people are going to have questions about. You said some of these nurses might be furloughed right now. Can you explain why?
Because they're in a specialty where they're not, say for example, school nurses or the nurses that are working for the surgery centers or things like that, the electives that aren't going on right now, those nurses are being canceled and furloughed because they don't have the specialties to work into the med-surg units or the critical care units where the COVID-19 patients are going.
And finally, Tammy, what can we do, the rest of us, right, to give back to nurses at a time like this, and particularly this week?
That is a great question. With this being Nurses Week and with 2020 being the year of the nurse, I think just thanking your nurses, thanking your healthcare for all they do. It's just amazing, and it's heartwarming to see so many people just, standing outside the hospitals applauding the things you're seeing on social media about healthcare and nurses, just thanking them. Whatever you can do to help them feel better about taking care of our families and our loved ones really helps. That kind of support like that, emotional support mostly.
Thank you, Tammy, so much for your time, and especially thank you for what you do with the Texas Nurses Association. So we appreciate you today.
Thank you, and happy Nurses Week to all my heroes out there.